At 8:55 a.m., former Minister of State and current defendant Elvin Penner arrived at the Belmopan Magistrates Court. There was no political entourage with him and no red shirts trying to protect him from the camera, as we've seen before. His stop before Magistrate Arita Ford was brief, and in about 20 minutes he headed back down. He refused to offer comment. He has not done so since the scandal broke in mid-September. He has been ordered to return to court on July 24th for the substantive hearing, a process which is dependent on certain evidence being sought by the private prosecution.
We believe that this is historical. You all know in the media the challenges that COLA has had in the different authorities who are holding evidence, whether it is a passport that has yet to come into the country. The Commissioner of Police is refusing to give us what he has at this point. He's in possession of the case file. And so we are calling on those authorities to work with us, to do your job that you're paid to do.
There's certain evidence that is in possession of certain individuals, and those individuals have been covering up this very heinous crime that has been committed against the country of Belize. So we have been unsuccessful in getting that evidence, and I'm speaking specifically about the Belizean passport issued to Wong Hong Kim. I am speaking about the immigration file concerning Wong Hong Kim, which the Auditor General's report confirms was taken out of the Immigration Department by the said defendant, Elvin Penner. And I'm speaking also of the passport, the immigration file, and also the Commissioner's investigative file. As you know, a writ of mandamus was ordered against him by the Supreme Court, and he has to this date not delivered that file over to COLA or to the DPP.
But even in the absence of the passport, the immigration file and the police file, Musa remains optimistic. Section 30 of the Summary Jurisdiction Procedure Act gives the magistrate the discretion to order individuals who are in possession of material evidence to deliver it to the court. Musa says they will be relying heavily on that section.
Even though the Commissioner may not want to deliver up the file, even though the passport remains in Taiwan, even though Mr. Penner is in possession of the immigration file for Wong Hong Kim, I remain optimistic because there are sections of the law that we can rely on in order to still try to get those documents before the court, because that is material evidence that amounts, in my opinion, to obstruction of justice, and that's material evidence that we will still try to get before the court.
Attorney for Elvin Penner, Ellis Arnold, has asked that July 24th be the final hearing on the matter. It has been a challenge for COLA to even get this far, and there is public speculation that the case will be thrown out even as it gets underway.
Well, it didn't get struck out as quickly, or else it would have been struck out on the same day. I think that COLA has done an amazing job, and I keep applauding them because they have kept the fire burning in this very important national issue, Daniel. And to the critics that say that, well, I say to them that, you know, we are trying our best. We are trying our best in the situation, in the circumstances where there is a clear case of a cover-up. So I don't think that the Belizean public will chastise COLA for this, you know. It's not COLA that is covering up this very heinous crime. So I don't see how it would ever fall back on COLA for that.
I think if anyone was to be honest, people would understand that and see that COLA had the testicular fortitude to bring this forward.
There are also plans to subpoena specific individuals who can provide evidence on the Wong Hong Kim, Elvin Penner matter before the court. Mike Rodon for News 5.